Self-management is a way of people with mental health problems taking more control over their lives. When people have mental health problems, it can often interrupt the things that most people take for granted. It can interrupt your relationships, it can interrupt your job, it can make your life much more difficult to live in a full and satisfying way. Self-management is important because whereas mental health services often focus on an illness and treatments, self-management focuses on individuals and how they can have the kind of life that they want. So our self-management focuses on people setting goals and people working together to try and overcome the problems that will stop them achieving those goals. When we train people in self-management, gaining the skills to set goals and solve problems is important, but unless they work and continue to work on them, they soon forget those skills. By teaching people in groups and getting people to support each other, it reinforces the idea that goals are something that you can set for yourself, but you can share with other people. And the more people share those goals, the more likely they are to achieve them. The great thing about our peer support groups is that it enables people to get help and encouragement when they need it, and not think about help and encouragement as something that can only come from mental health professionals, but actually something that can come from their friends and other people who've had similar experiences. I'd like to see a world in which people who have used mental health services don't face discrimination, but actually have a chance to take control of their own lives. One of the things that you lose when you get a psychiatric diagnosis is your ability to learn from your mistakes. Mental health services spend a lot of their time protecting you from what might go wrong. Most of life is about falling on your face, getting up and getting on with it. And one of the things that happens when you get a psychiatric diagnosis is you lose the right to fail. Every time you do something wrong, people say, that's because of the illness. Actually, it's not. It's because you're daft. It's because you're human. It's because you're making a mistake. That's what we do. That's what we're good at. We make mistakes, we learn, we get on. Part of self-management is about giving people permission to learn from their mistakes and get on and do it better next time. We've now been working on self-management and peer support for 4 years, and we've been able to follow people who've been involved with our self-management, and we've been able to follow them for a year after completing the course. And we've been able to study how they've responded to learning about self-management and being involved in our peer support groups. And through our research, we've been able to establish that self-management and peer support really do help people improve their lives. The work with us has been the first time that they've said someone has asked them what they want to achieve with their lives. Previously, they've been told what they can't do. We've asked them to think about what they can do, and they've amazed us with what they can do.